Yeah, Hutong's like any other kind of community. There are all kinds of businesses. Here's a small mercantile business, if you will. It also sells China Mobile. Got a little grocery store there that can sell bulk rice and that sort of thing, as well as vegetables and so forth. And down there were some businesses like this fellow here does something with windows. There was a small barber shop down there a few minutes ago. And toilets everywhere because these places didn't come with toilets, although I'm sure they have expedience just like I do. Here's some kind of gallery. Here's a smart bit of marketing, considering that many Chinese, if not all, have had to take English, even if they don't speak it very well. Here we're getting into a fairly busy area. Now what I'm doing is making a pretty long trek from up here in Titan Park, where I started, down to the Lama Temple, to the Confucian Temple, all in the upper right hand corner, and then I'm just working my way down through these hutongs to get down to the lower left hand corner, which is Qian Hai, and that's the series of lakes, one of which I'm on, which is the upper left. So I'll go down to the lower left here and then work my way up to the upper left and off the map to get back. You start seeing names that are in English and silent words like frozen yogurt, you know you're far too close to Europeans. This has obviously been reworked as a way of providing a center for tourism, so I gotta break loose to the right here somewhere. So this is what the tourists are brought to make believe that they'll think that they're in an actual hutong. Not quite. Well, yes, but not really. Well, I'm away from the tourists, but I'm still in an area that was redeveloped. This area to my right here is rebuilt hutong for these people, or else it was spruced up a lot by the government. And right next to it is where they began tearing them down and putting up multi-story to get higher density. We're putting up a new building. Notice the scaffolding's made out of the same material building's going up with. Here's another use of a tricycle, although it's been mothballed, but it's a water tank, or maybe holds chemicals of some sort. So having gotten lost absolutely completely over and over and over again, I'm now going to take another rickshaw to get up to Qian Hai, the lake where I've been trying to get to. And I tried hard not to get cheated. I got him down from 30 to 28 or whatever it was. And then I pulled out 20 yuan and said this amount. He said yes. So now I know we got to price this down. And I'm pretty sure the first thing we're going to do is retrace my steps back to where I know I made a mistake. Oh, okay. I came down here and then I started up here, but it looked like I couldn't get through. And so I turned around and came back and went exactly the opposite direction, but that's how he's going to go. So I apparently was right, but failed to keep on moving. So my last mistake was failing to follow my intuition, which was to go this way, but I think. But yeah, he's going this way. And where I screwed up is I didn't think I could get through there, but I didn't continue to go this way, seeming to go the wrong way. So where he picked me up was about right in the middle of my thumbnail there. And now we're going up here till we hit that place. This is a heavily touristed area. I mean, heavily touristed. If you come here and think you've been to Beijing or the hutongs of Beijing, you haven't seen anything. You've seen what you see in every tourist place.
这个就是和珅的家恭龙府，里寨就是王爷的。
What we're doing, I got here right down at this spot where my thumb is, and I started walking up here and encountered this, and so now I'm reversing and coming back, and this bus will go all the way around the lake but counterclockwise and up along this long lake here, and then it'll come back down, and right there where there's a little canal in the lower left-hand corner up there, that's where I'll get off and walk up to my Sleepy Inn hostel.
出来接嘛。对。工部长、军委副主席10号田嘛。
Living alongside here would be far prettier, more elegant, more interesting than like Manhattan Beach or Hermosa, in my opinion, Malibu. Just restaurant after bar after restaurant. But you'll notice not very many people in them. We hear like tuk-tuk drivers in Thailand. More rickshaws than people.
靓仔，哎，
旁边的邻居怎么睡觉啊？
那已经习惯了，那你没办法，就这了。他这个场馆呢也晚上也值班，你这声音大了，他过来就给你说了，别那么大声。苏州驻京办事处。
这家呢？
这个围起来最大的这。
Okay, this lake is about less than 5 minutes away from my lake and part of the string of lakes that I just came up on that little conveyance device, and also this was the same route that the Princess Sisi and other emperors would take from the Summer Palace down to the Forbidden City. Very pleasant this time of night. It's cool, and this is a very nice area. There's some restaurants to the side here, but nothing like the tourism that you saw a few minutes ago. This little place, I come to have breakfast in the morning, but they have to wait till after 6 o'clock or something like that because they don't open up the doors for business until then, although they're busy here much before that. This is just what they call a porridge, but it's really just a rice gruel. And then there is these little thingies here which are filled with some kind of meat. I have no idea what it is. I'm not asking, but it tastes very good. It's sweet meat. And normally this comes about 7 or 8, but I'd asked them on the first day for just 5 when I had a girl who could speak Chinese with me. And now when I walk in, I get the porridge and I get the 5. So I don't know how to tell them to go for just the meat and not the porridge, but either way is fine. And then this other stuff is, it tastes like sauerkraut because it must be kept in brine. And then you pour soy sauce on this, but it's a very nice little tidbit to kind of excite the palate before you begin eating and during. And this is what the little shop looks like here. And they do a booming business all day long of both takeout and bring in, and that probably is their daughter's paintings up there.